Hey YouTube, this is Gamer Corey, and we are coming back with another Minecraft tutorial. And in this episode, you're probably wondering what the heck is behind me, and I'm about to show you what it is. But if you guys can think of what it might be, go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section down below. See if you guys can actually guess what this little contraption is behind me. Go on, do it, leave a comment. All right, so we are inside said compartment, and it's a hallway. That's all I got for you guys. No, it's not a hallway. It is an item sorter. It's something that I've been kind of working on. This is something I'm going to be using in my adventure series, or the Minecraft series, whatever you want to call it, the 1.13 Minecraft edition. You know, probably like my next episode or something like that. But anyway, so what it is we've got 4 different chests. You guys probably saw that up here we had some crazy hoppers that were going around, but I'm going to show you how to build this. I'm going to show you exactly what it does, because I haven't seen a design like this where it actually has chests on both sides. I came up with it That's right. It might exist somewhere else, but I actually did figure out how to build it up the way that I want to, and it is completely silent. It makes no noise doing it except for at the very beginning when you put stuff in the chest. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put all this stuff in here. I got a stack of each item in here, and plus I have got a few things in my inventory, as you can see right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw some diamonds in. So there's the start, there's the click. As long as we start filling this thing up a little bit more, it's going to start taking stuff as we take it. So if we put stuff up here like this, it's going to start taking that first. Hopefully, but when this thing is completely done, we're going to have a stack of all this, and then everything else is going to show up in our garbage disposal. So I've labeled it as the input, and then the last chest is the garbage chest, because we don't have, you know, an item chest for everything. And once this is all done, you can kind of see that, I mean, everything is flowing from this chest. We are getting stuff into the garbage container, which is absolutely perfect. And as you can see, we got items in the chest. This will only start working when this comparator right here starts sending the signal here, and when everything is out of that chest, this thing will actually stop. The other clicking that you're hearing is this one over here for when things start going to the other side, because this one will only work when these chests aren't being filled up, is how it kind of works. And there's a lot of hoppers. We have the same kind of system. It's a little bit more simple on this side. You can kind of see actually how it works over here, just because it's how it's all designed. But let's go ahead and get into the build itself, and let's see if this thing is all done with this chest. It's all empty, so that means this one should be done flashing, and it is. So these are the items that we're gonna need for our creation. We have just a block, which is our stone. We have our dropper, we have our hopper, we have a redstone torch, we have redstone dust, a repeater, a comparator, a chest, and then a random block that we're gonna need 20 of in each hopper, so that they can distinguish it. And then we'll pick the items that we want to sort. So let's go ahead and kind of get this thing started. So what we're going to do first is we need to put down a dropper, and that needs to be facing up, just like so. What we're going to do in front of this is we're going to put a hopper, and we have to make sure that we shift, put that down, and then we're going to put a chest on top of that. This is going to be dropping into this dispenser here, or I'm sorry, the dropper here. So what we need to do is we need to have another one coming up like this. So we're gonna jump up like that. And then the next one is going to go over this way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump and crouch and go this way like so. So what this is gonna do is this is gonna drop into here. It is gonna shoot up and gonna come across. Perfect. That's how we're gonna get that thing started. So now what we need to do is we need to put a comparator behind this. We're going to jump up, put it like that. We're not going to put it in subtract mode. That would be subtract mode. We're going to leave it exactly how it is. We're going to put it in our block. That's going to give this power, because otherwise, if this thing turns on, it only goes 1 power, and then this thing's going to die. So we need to have a block. And we're going to make it a little bit more compact. This is why we're doing it this way. Next thing we're going to put here is a redstone repeater going this way. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to knock out these so you can kind of see the redstone torches a little bit, or the redstone dust a little bit better. We're going to put more blocks like this, and we're going to we're going to put a repeater right here next to this dispenser, because this is going to run this dispenser. This one has to be on click number 2 going this way, and then the rest is going to be filled in, excuse me, it's going to be filled in with redstone dust, kind of like so. So this is when we throw something into this chest, it's going to power that. It's going to power all of this, power this, and it's going to throw it out there. So if we throw something into this chest right now, it should throw it out. Boom, just like that. So you can kind of see that that system already works. All right, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to put our chests out here. So what we need to do is we need to put a space between this chest and where we're going to put the other chest. We only need one type of chest because, well, let's not do a trap chest. Let's get a regular chest, shall we? Just do that for the fun of it. We're going to put that there, and we're just going to shift and hold that, and we can put however many we want. So if you want to continue this all the way down and have tons of different chests, you definitely could do that. At the end of this, we're going to build another wall. This is going to come up 3 like so. What we're going to do now is we're going to build across like this back up to the original one. What I forgot to grab is actually some stairs. So we're just going to go ahead and get some stairs, or you could use a slab. But I'm going to do stairs here if I can find the one that I really want to use. If not, we're just going to use, I'll just do this one right here for the time being. We'll get our unused product here in a little bit. We're going to do upside down stairs so that we can get into these chests still. As you can see, we're still able to open them. All right, so what we're going to do here is on the back side, we need to dig a trench like so on however many that we have. Okay, down here is going to be the redstone torches. So we're just going to go ahead and put torches however many that we have. The last one does need to have one, so we're going to go ahead and put that back. We don't need the steps anymore. So let's go ahead and choose our grass block. There we go. That should be perfect. All right, so behind this, we are going to go ahead and put hoppers in. So the first thing that you have to do is on the farthest one over, you need to put a block, because the hoppers are going to run this way like so, and we're going to make them go all the way to our hopper. So when they hop out, they're going to come across, and this, make sure that this block is kind of empty, or you could put the block there if you want, leave it there. We definitely could do that. I'm going to go ahead and change the time real quick. Time set 0, and then that should reset our time for us. Perfect. We need more daylight. The next ones is we're going to put hoppers going into these blocks just above it. And then what we need to do is we need to put hoppers below the chest. So we're going to go ahead and shift while we put the hoppers there. So as you can see, it's for each chest, we need to have basically 3 hoppers and then, or 2 hoppers, and then a line across the tops. If you're going to continue to add more, you just, you know, wherever it's going to be from and add there. You can make this as big or small as you would like. It works absolutely fantastic. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is everything but the junk chest, which the last one is the junk chest. We are going to go ahead and put a block. Oops, not that kind of block, just a regular block like this. On top of these blocks, we're going to put comparators. And we're going to leave them just the way that they are. We're going to go ahead and jump in place. Perfect. From here, what we need to do is go ahead and dig a hole like so, and we're going to go ahead and put repeaters, making sure that they face towards the stone there. And then we're going to put more blocks on top of that, and then we're going to fill all of this, and then this line too with redstone dust. So we're going to fill this back in. You can use whatever blocks that you want. You don't necessarily have to replace the blocks like I'm doing. I'm just making it so you can see it a little bit easier. Making sure that this system doesn't touch this system. If you touch this system, it will override this and it won't work anymore. All right, so the next thing we got to do is get our block of choice that we'll never ever send through this system. And it can be whatever one you choose. I'm just going to choose a dead coral just because it's going to be the easiest thing that I can grab and make a whole bunch of. So let's go ahead and grab quite a bit, because we're going to fill all these chests with 20. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and click, or not chests, but these hoppers here. We're going to go ahead and kind of just make them, get 20 of them is kind of what we're trying to do. So we're just going to grab these, and then these last 4 are going to be filled, and make sure that it's above where it's at. And as you can see, this is turning to what it is. So we're just going to do that for each of these. I hope that is making sense what I am doing here, because each hopper has to have 20 items. So you could say if you're putting diamonds in here, you'd have to use 22 items. So each hopper has to have 22 items to do it, and then it has to have one below it. So you're wasting 23 items. By doing this, you can place 20 of the items and then 2 of whatever you want. So then you're only wasting 3. So like 3 diamonds, you know, etc. down the line. Every time that you put something in these chests, it will change for us. So we're gonna go ahead and fill these chests up like so. We're going to do this one as well, and this one as well. And put those together, grab all those. There we go. All right, so for the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to place our item frames, and then what we're going to do is we're going to choose what products or items that we want in this. So let's just go ahead and choose a few different things here. We're just going to choose these blocks right at the top. So we're going to do stone, granite, polished. We're going to do these 5 right here. So let's just go ahead and grab a stack of, well, we can just do a few of those. Why not? A few of these, and then we're going to do polished. There we go. So those are the items that we're going to use. We're going to do stone there. We're going to do granite, polished granite, diorite, and polished diorite. Diorite. I see. I just do that every time that we do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back on over the other side here. Is we're going to place only 2 or 3 of these items in, and one's going to drop to the bottom. See? And then now that chest is marked. Now we're going to do the same thing for this one. 3 into this one. One's going to drop. We're going to do the same thing. And the one's going to drop. Perfect. You don't have to, you can put as many as you want. So like if we're going to do like all 6, you know, all but 2 will drop into the bottom. So 1 will be here, and then the rest will actually be in the chest. So it's really however you want to do that is completely up to you guys. I just like to do the 3 because then I'm not necessarily wasting it. And the last one's going to be the junk chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset the time. And what we're going to do here is we're going to grab a sign. And grab this guy right here. And we're just going to label this as garbage. All right, then down here, as long as we shift, we can put this as input. If I can spell, that is. I'm trying to do all cap without actually pushing all cap. It's not working too well for me. All right, so now we can use our stone, kind of fill this in to make it look a little bit more nice. There we go. And there is our system. It should be all complete. What's going to happen now is if we go ahead and throw, oh, I can't do that because this one needs to be open. You can put a stair there or whatever you want. We're going to go ahead and throw the sign in there, and it should put the sign over in the last chest. And there it is. If we were to grab some other items, let's just grab like each of these saplings real quick, like so. And what we're going to do is basically the sign and the saplings should be the only thing that's there at the very end, and it's going to do it in order. We don't want that because if we throw that into the system, it will break it. All right, so here's the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and throw in our saplings. They are gone out of here already. And you're not seeing them count down, so it must be kind of whatnot. But as you can see, they are. It is filling up the chest, so it is working. It just looks like it's not from this screen here. So if we throw all this stuff in here, if we pull this one out, it should pull the sapling first. Sapling is now gone, and then that sapling should end up over there. There it is. So the next one is going to be dark oak sapling. Let's go ahead and throw that in the front. And then the next one, it should pop up right here in just a few seconds. And there it is. So there it is, the entire system complete. And if you want, you can continue this all the way down or as far as you want, or you could actually loop it over. How I did it for a loop is I just copied this system here and put it on the other side, and then it raised it up one, and you can actually have it go up as many as you want. And then you just have to make sure that it has enough redstone to keep pushing it up, or you can make a different type of like item elevator if you want to make it go up higher. But that allows you to at least get over this area, so it's a 3 big area. And then I heard it last click, so this should be all done. Everything is out and in their appropriate chests as much as possible. And we're just going to throw in the last 2 items, oak sapling and, or not the oak sapling, but it was the, yeah, oak sapling and the spruce sapling. Hopefully you enjoyed this redstone tutorial with the item sorter in the background. You can kind of make it however which way you would like it. But hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did help you guys, leave a like. If you guys want to see more videos like this, also leave a like. You can only leave one at a time. So make sure you guys leave a comment too. Let me know what you think about this system. If you guys are enjoying these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and it is greatly appreciated. And until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.